Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Livewire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Livewire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good? Welcome to another Livewire Sports Media update. And guess what? We have some breaking news. Now, I was out this morning running errands, you know what I'm saying, checking on my feeds, my sports and everything. And I just happened to went to X. Well, actually, I went to Facebook, and that's where I seen it at. That the breaking news was Christie Sides has finally been fired from the Indiana Fever. Yes. A move that was only a matter of time. Now, I have been reporting on this for the last few weeks. I have made a video. I have made a video of the candidate and everything. And we all know that once you bring in your own GM, your own president, we already know what the next case is. Once Lindell was removed to an advisory role, we already know Christie Sides was going. There was no way Christie Sides. We have seen the terrible coaching. Yeah, okay, some of y'all going to defend and say, well, hey, Christie Sides did help the team get to the playoffs. But did she really? Because the Indiana Fever record could have been not just 20 games, could have been 25 games, could have been almost 30 games. But then her relationship with Caitlin Clark, and it was something that Caitlin Clark wasn't used to. Now, I know some of y'all going to advocate for Lisa Bluer. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. We already know the candidate, and I'll speak on that in a few. But we know that the Indiana Fever was going to have a new head coach. Now, we watched a slew of coaches in the WNBA have gotten fired, and we were just waiting. As reported last week, weeks in, that Stephanie White was in talks with the Sun, Fever, and the Chicago Sky. We already knew this. I already had reported on this. I already had conversations behind closed doors about this. And we already knew that the number one candidate was Stephanie White. But, so, the Indiana Fever posted on their page, ESPN reported, I believe Shams from ESPN, and it's all over Twitter. So the Indiana Fever announced on Sunday that the organization has parted ways. If y'all don't, I'm going to let y'all follow along with me as well, so y'all can see what I'm talking about as well. So we don't have to worry about it. So y'all can follow along with me before I start reading into this. All right, so the Indiana Fever announced on Sunday that the organization has parted ways with Stephanie White, head coach Stephanie White. We are incredibly thankful for Coach Sides for embracing the challenge of leading us through an integral transition period over the last 2 seasons, while also positioning us well into the future of growth. As the Fever president of basketball operations, Kelly Crisscross, a.k.a. Kelly Crisscross. While decisions like this are never easy, it is an imperative to that we remain bold and assertive in the pursuit of our goals, which includes maximizing our talent and bringing another NBA championship to Indiana. Coach Sides was an incredible representative of the Fever in our community, and we wish her nothing but success in the future. In the 2 years of head coach Sides, she posted a 33-47 record. That's below 500. Regular season record. And last season, she helped the Fever to the first postseason since 2016. In addition to aiding in the development of back-to-back Rookie of the Years, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Sides became the first coach in the franchise to be named Coach of the Month in August. So with that being said, guys, they acknowledged Christie Sides of what her accomplishments, what she had did for the Indiana Fever, what she had helped the Indiana Fever do this year in securing 2 #1 picks. But there wasn't enough. There wasn't enough to go on. And like I said, her and Caitlin Clark relationship, despite Caitlin Clark did put up with her for these last few months, it was rough in the beginning. Like there was other records that Caitlin Clark could have had broken. The way Christie Sides came out in a press conference in the beginning of the year saying that, we're going to have to break Caitlin Clark on her habits. She's going to have to take long twos instead of long threes. She wanted Caitlin Clark to sit in the corner, while she allowed Christy Wallace, to come in and took minutes. Then she finally had to, get away from Christy Wallace. The offense was stagnant. She wanted to feed the post a lot to Aaliyah Boston, not running what Caitlin Clark's system to help transition and be fast-paced. And you could tell that Christie Sides was favorable to certain players like Erica Wheeler and Christy Wallace. Now that Christie Sides out there, most likely Erica Wheeler won't be a part of this franchise no more. I think Christy Wallace won't be a part of this franchise no more. Now, the only question is, but Alyssa Smith. But I do believe Alyssa Smith could get core and be a trade item, because I do believe the Indiana Fever is going to try to make a strong push for get Satu Sabli in free agency. So I'll keep you up on that. But nevertheless, we already know who the candidate is. Like I said, it's Stephanie White. There is no way that once the Suns, the Connecticut Suns season was over in the playoffs, there was rumblings about the organization and Stephanie White. Now, a lot of people is not high on Stephanie White. Some, not all, because of her, what the Connecticut Sun was doing with Dejanay Carrington and against Caitlin Clark and whatever the case may be. But I'm going to take y'all back real quick. When Caitlin Clark had won the scoring title in college, when she broke the scoring title in college, Stephanie White did a video congratulating Caitlin Clark. Many of y'all might not know that. Many of y'all not have understand that she was a Caitlin Clark fan for a long time. It just maybe didn't show in the W, but she has made significant comments about it. She has talked highly about Caitlin Clark. And if you go back, you can pull up that video where she did make. Now, she didn't have to do that, and people probably think it's hard for her to do that, but guess what? She did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is Stephanie White said, hey, I want to coach her. You know what I'm saying? I think she sees a lot of herself in Caitlin, and she could probably help Caitlin get to the next level. Now, like I say, she probably wanted, everybody wanted Lisa Blue, but I don't think Lisa Blue will is going to take the job. I think this organization has who they want. They know who they want, and they definitely is going to go forward with this organization. Now, we already know that on the 28th, Amy Cox is going to take over as the new GM. So all of this move, I should suspect between probably from Tuesday to Friday, we will get an announcement of the new head coach for the Indiana Fever. Now, make no mistake, the Indiana Fever are in a win now mode. It's not a rebuild. It's not going to be 3 to 5 years. They trying to win a championship in 2 to 5 years. And like I have reported before, Stephanie White has been, she was the first rookie coach to ever take the Indiana Fever to the finals, even though she lost to the Minnesota Lynx, but she was. Now, Can she come in and duplicate the same success? I do believe so. I do believe that Kelly and Amy is going to put all the resources that Stephanie White is going to need to be successful and take this team to the next level. I do believe the Indiana Fever is going to win a title if it's not in 2025, it'd be in 2026. But don't be surprised that they make it to the finals in 2025. I'm just telling you right now, don't be surprised if the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark don't make it to the finals in 2025. So with that being said, today Christmas has came early. We have witnessed the debacle of Christie Sides. Yeah, some could say she did a good job. She was all right, but not to the liking for us as fans when it comes to Caitlin Clark and this team, period. You know what I'm saying? Because Christie Sides could have improved our stock. Now, before all of this management changes, we all know that Lynn Dunn wanted to give Christie Sides an extension. You know what I'm saying? Because she thought Christie Sides did a hell of a job. Now, for all of them saying that Kelly Crisscross likes Christie Sides, you know, all of this stuff, well, guess what? You don't see it right now. You don't see it. Because, like I said before, anytime new management take over a business, team, whatever the case may be, there are going to be changes. They're going to want their own people. They're going to want who they think is going to be fit for the job and all of this stuff. I just been trying to tell y'all this. I just reported on this. I had conversations. Even shout out to Adrian Ross. She had talked about it. We all knew that Christie Sides was gone. We just didn't know when it was. Because like I said, we're seeing all these coaches getting fired, and we wonder, okay, when is Christie Sides next? But soon as I think not the Dallas Wings, but I think was one coach got fired this week, and we already know. Okay, so now going into tomorrow is the 28th. Guess what? The introduction of Amy Cox. But guess what? Today is the 27th. So they waited all the way to the end because they already knew who they had. Once a team knows who their next head coach is, they was already fired up. They was going to already let it go. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, ESPN reported on Christie Sides being fired. And to me, I think it's the most important part of this situation because it's going to help now, because it's going to help bring in more free agents to the team. Teams going to want to play for Indiana. You was not going to get that with Christie Sides. People wasn't going to come to Indiana with Christie Sides being the head coach. We already seen how these coaches treated Christie Sides. Christie Sides didn't have no backbone. She didn't fight for CC. She didn't get text like she used to promise. You know, she was. She didn't yell at the referee. She didn't help protect her player. Caitlin Clark was getting brutalized all through the season, and she didn't even step in and say anything. You know, even with Caitlin Clark recorded the first triple-double by a rookie, she messed that up. She didn't even know how to make an announcement in the locker room to her team to congratulate Caitlin Clark. Then, like I said, Kathy Engelberg, she made a phone call to announce Caitlin Clark as Rookie of the Year when you could have gave her trophy in person and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're just little things, you know, but you went out of your way to support Leo Boston, wearing Leo Boston t-shirts and all of this stuff through the year. You didn't even stand up for your own player, Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? But you thought you was going to ride the coattail of Caitlin Clark. You thought you was going to still stay with this team and ride Caitlin Clark on coattail and get all the credit. Yeah, you was fortunate enough to get Coach of the Month for the first time, and the first coach that ever got Coach of the Month. But you got that because Caitlin Clark and the team's phenomenal success in the second half of the season during the Olympic break. So you got all these accolades because of that, because she was nominated for Coach of the Year as well. You know what I'm saying? So if she had got all these accolades, it's basically because of Caitlin Clark. It's not because of her own coaching ability. Somebody who's supposed to be a defensive coach can't really coach defense, because we was calling for around the trade deadline to make some moves. Lynn Dunn didn't make no moves. She stand pat. You know what I'm saying? She could, and being honest, I just think that people didn't want to come here because of the coaching. Now we in position to get a really good coach that has a hell of a coaching pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Say what you will about Stephanie White, whatever the case might be, but you can't deny her success. You can't deny her coaching ability. You can't deny what she has done with the teams she took to the playoffs. She took her teams to the playoffs. The Fever and the Sun, she took them to the playoffs. So, therefore, I mean, what else we need to say? But like I said, Christmas came early this year. And we're going to have a new coach, which I already know who the new coach is. We already know who the coach is. I have told you who the new coach is. Now we're just waiting for the formal announcement this week. And then I'll be back in another video. Now, it's funny because I had other videos I needed to put out today. Now I'm going to have to wait because I work tonight, but I'm off tomorrow. So I guess I'm going to wait to put the videos out tomorrow. Now, if the Fever hires Stephanie White, she gets the job tomorrow, then I will be doing a video today. But celebrate, guys. Celebrate, fans. Like, comment, subscribe. We have a new coach coming in there, and her name is who? Stephanie White. Christie Sides, thank you for your service, but you're no longer needed. Livewire Sports, I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Livewire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Livewire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.